Alright, it's working. Welcome to the
Alright.
Irikladis-Fleming show.
Hello.
I'm your host, Alexander Irikladis. Amara could not make it again. Now, let me
Alright.
introduce my guest for this episode. The Grand Premier of the URC, or Unitary Republic of Kernan, Asa Ward.
Hello. Oh.
Yeah, so let's get started on our first topic.
Alright.
Hokoria. I know you
Alright.
won't be able to answer a lot of this earnestly because of
I
the
would not.
fact
I would
that
like
you'll
not to
get
get wrapped up in
jumped
it.
by a lot of the people you send this to.
I would like not to get wrapped up in any sort of drama between you and Hagoria.
Yeah, we aren't
I can
beefing
definitely.
right now, but
Uh,
like,
hmm. I can definitely talk on relations between Kernan and Hagoria and anything along those lines, though.
yeah, so let's see. What is the relations between Kernan and Hokoria like?
Kernan and Hagoria. Hagoria is definitely our strongest allyship and longest lasting, although Hagoria is kind of phased in and out of existence a few times. We've been allied informally since 2023, mid 2023. So it's been a long time. And formally since late 2020, well, early 2024, if I recall correctly. I don't remember for sure. Hakoria has definitely contributed to Korean in many ways. Their leader has served as our co-leader back when that was a position. Think of it like our current prime minister.
Hmm.
And is currently Korean's third longest serving official, and within a month will become our second longest serving official in Kernan's government, passing Juno Regama. They've helped us. Well, they are the only reason that we have the Kernan.info domain. Willow personally helped me set that up. Oh, there's a deer outside. Anyway, yeah, Hokoria has done a lot of favors for Kernan. I'm very glad to have them by my side, and very glad to have Willow in our parliament at the moment.
Yeah.
Willow is currently in our third parliament.
So, what's your opinion on Willow's critics? Like those that oppose her for allegations of being like really concerned with power.
Concerns with power. I remember a lot going on with Willow's resignation temporarily from Hokoria. That started a lot of drama back when I believe it wasn't Slant. I believe it was Sakura who was the Koru of Hokoria for some time. That definitely stirred up some drama. Other than that, and oh my god, the Psycholdian thing. About
Yeah.
a week after the leaders of both nations met up in real life, they essentially completely dissolved and left Psycholia in the dust, which Kernan accidentally got wrapped up in at some point, and that definitely somewhat soured our relation with them, with Psycholia. And I do feel bad for Christina of Psycholia personally for having to deal with that, because your ally of 3 years just completely leaving you in the dust like that must suck.
Yeah, for sure.
Other
Honestly,
than
though,
there's that, and the allegations with you, which I will not comment on due to my own reputation.
yeah.
And other than that, that's the only thing I can think of.
Hmm. It's interesting then, like, they don't get into much drama, but when they do, it's absolutely fucking explosive.
Oh, Kernan's just like that. That's part of the reason why we get along so well. Last month was a nightmare.
Dude, I could probably go into another topic about that actually.
All right.
Skip over a few and do them later, but
All right.
you've described Pontunia as a
Oh God.
micronational X. What's that like?
I mean, it's similar to what I mentioned earlier, with Psycholia being completely abandoned by Hyporia. I somewhat understand a little bit the core of Andrew's feelings of that we wanted to throw out his constitution and that we just copied it. But how I personally see that is that, yeah, we did not want to keep the constitution, but it was because there were a lot of critical errors that had become to completely jar both the government into a mess. That's probably not a great use of words, but the government very quickly became dysfunctional due to the lack of clarifications within the Constitution and within other legal documents similar that we were had to make thereafter. And I don't think Andrew saw that. I think he saw they don't like my thing. They want to throw it out. I get out of here, which is
Yeah,
a bit
like.
barbarian.
And then y'all ended up finding out about him calling for political violence once
Oh
Charlie
yeah, that's why we
Kirk
condemned him.
passed. I'm gonna be honest, I'm trying to get actual employment, so I gotta make sure my bases are covered with that, you know?
All right. Sidetracking back onto the Constitution for just a moment. I don't remember exactly what I was going to say.
Yeah.
Oh, right. He claims that we basically copied off of it, but we did. There's no shame in that. We did not want to make an entirely new constitution. We wanted to modify the one that he made to improve it. But he, I guess, thinks his work is completely perfect and without error, and therefore it doesn't need fixing. Even though the political system around him, including his own position, were actively crumbling to the ground.
Yeah, like.
Also, this is a bit more personal. I'm pretty surprised that he even ran for another term, considering his mental health was declining, and the fact that he won, considering he already resigned the first time. I don't know if anyone knows this, but privately he said that he considered resigning within the first 24 hours of winning office. And then he resigned 5 days later, which everyone knows.
Yeah. He would
5 days after
resign
winning.
considering resigning not 24 hours in. Holy shit. How must it have felt finding that out?
I was pretty worried, but also I didn't really know what to do. I was kind of just hoping for the best, even though that didn't happen.
So,
for you
what's
all,
your
Pontonians.
opinion on the Sommer or Commonwealth Pontunia drama?
The Commonwealth? You mean of them merging with LROIC, I believe it's called?
Yeah, like
I don't know about it.
we claimed their stuff for a while, and then they declared war on Sommer. What's your opinion of that?
Oh. I don't know too much about it. I think it's stupid.
Honestly, I think it's
war on another
stupid as
company.
well. Luckily, Sommer is basically saying the merger fulfills their casus belli, so.
Oh, yeah. If everything I've heard from you is correct, then he's screwed, which would be very fun to watch.
If he goes through with the merger, he's going to get off the hook because their casus belli is to basically end Pontonian sovereignty, which the merger does just as well.
I genuinely don't understand the concept of online warfare in terms of micronationalism. It's just wasting your time and making enemies. Like, why would you want to declare war on someone who you cannot attack? Except for online, which is inherently stupid to do, and will just burn down your own sovereignty and seriousness.
Yeah,
Like, the
like,
kind of stuff
for
that went down with
sure.
Andrew recently,
It doesn't
including that
help
declaration
that
of war,
Sommer is so experienced in online warfare
which is
that
not great, but yeah.
that
Especially,
as
yeah, that's true.
that Pontunia has had several operations against it, and they're none the wiser. That's what Guiney said on his interview about it, and that's what I'm quoting.
Fair enough. I can partially understand their thing with El Heroic, because they're in the same state and relatively close to one another. But
Yeah,
again,
but Ella Roick is also like really far right.
I mean, Pontunia and Andrew, which basically is only the only person in Pontunia at this point, is going so far to the right that El Heroic turned from enemies to friends. Keep in mind, El Heroic essentially has their own version of, I believe, like Ku Klux Klan, the Knights.
Yeah, the KKE, the Knights, the
Yeah,
Neo
yeah,
Knights
yeah.
of Ella Roick.
Yeah, them.
Yeah, like they have their own Ilarian Ku Klux Klan, which is fucking ridiculous.
You've already mentioned them having sacrificed their own sovereignty via declaring war on another micronation.
Yeah.
I believe there's a lot more to it than that, and that they've already basically sacrificed their own self-sovereignty. Pontunia used
Yeah,
to be
like
one of
by
the
merging
most...
with Ella Roick, they have diluted their own sovereignty so severely.
Oh, not just that, but they used to be one of the micronations, one of the most well-known and not hated out there, because they were formal, relatively slow-paced. Went to multiple microcons, 3 of them, and were just chill all around. They lost all of that.
Yeah, they lost
And
all
I
of
was
that because
responsible
of
for a
Charlie
lot of it.
Kirk. You don't say you're going to kill people,
So,
and then
Andrew, he just randomly left on us. He he literally just now made what is essentially a shit list. Did you see that? That order that he made only a few hours ago of people who are barred from entry?
wait, he
That.
made an
It's
order
literally
that
just a shit
barred
list
people
of
from
people who are barred
entry.
from entering Pontunia. And of course I'm on it. He did that.
Did you send that
He
to me
got rid of a bunch of
later?
right-wing
Once we're
micronations
done
who are
with
not
this
necessarily.
interview, I need to see that.
Oh yeah, go look at their announcements. But then he co-founded, I believe, the JJ thing, which, unlike this, isn't even recorded. It's just a goon squad.
Yeah, it's literally just.
Andrew completely lost it personally. He's declaring war on random micronationalists, condemning us, kind of, and doing that weird Republican thing of mocking on and hating anyone and anything that they don't like without being able to actually defend their opinion.
Yeah, like.
So
It
dumb.
seems like he's gone from really cool micronationalist who is considered one of the most professional ones
Yeah. He fell off
to.
harder than Mr. B.
Yeah, he did. Now, what do you think about his banning of Willow and unbanning of Amara and I.
Banning Willow is just one more nail in the coffin for the reputation, but I kind of see why they did it. Because Willow's with us, Kernan, but also they're allowing Petraic, and at the same time mocking us for officially pardoning Petraic for violating the law. Kern is of weak will. God.
Yeah, that's insane.
Meanwhile, Petraic is right there, just existing. And in terms of unbanning y'all, I mean, I guess it can be seen as a hit onto his reputation, even though it's mostly gone, due to allegations and things along those lines. But I don't really care about what Pontunia does with anything that doesn't concern me or my people, so.
Yeah, like. That's interesting for sure.
Yeah. I heard Pontunia is having elections, but like that's all I know about them now. He's
Oh,
probably
I
gonna
might have
resign.
to get in
Imagine if he
on that
resigns from
actually.
Pontunia. Imagine if he slips into old habits and resigns from Pontunia somehow.
Yeah, he's done that before, I think. And then Amara like
Oh right.
immediately claimed it, so like
Do you remember
he
like in late 2024 and 2025? This is the first thing that started to kill him. I'm gonna walk around. The first thing that killed his reputation in late 2024, early 2025, I believe, is when he started just flicking Pontunia on and off like a light switch. Remember
yeah,
that?
and then
I
Amara
feel
like
like
was
dissolved
claiming
him.
it, and then he
Oh
started
yeah.
back up to stop Amara like from claiming it.
It dissolved and undissolved and dissolved and undissolved and undissolved and dissolved like 5 times. If you put that on the micro wiki, it would take up half of the info box.
Yeah, like dude, that's insane.
I should do that. I should go on the micro wiki page for Pontunia and find all the times they dissolved and reformed and put that on there.
That'd be insane.
I might do that later. I might.
You don't think they'd rage?
Oh, they would, but that's why I would do
Yeah, for sure.
it. Is it anything else? Well, there's gotta be something else, right? If
Yeah,
not, we can circle back to
so
the topic we were talking
Quacker's
about. Yeah.
Kingdom.
The Quackers Kingdom?
Yeah,
The Quackers Kingdom was kind of walking a fine line between Kernan and Pontunia, but eventually they fell back onto Pontunia simply because they're both right-wing micronations and they get along better than Kernan and the Quackers Kingdom do because we fundamentally disagree on a lot. Oh, God! Jesus, I just got scared the crap out of me. My bad.
you're fine.
Oh, my apologies. Anyways, the Quackers Kingdom was walking a fine line between Kernan and Pontunia, and eventually picked Pontunia due to political differences. Kernan is way more politically different from the Quackers Kingdom than they are from Pontunia. But
Yeah,
I very, very greatly appreciate how Wyatt did his very best to not end up on bad terms with Kernan. Like, we did our best, well, they did their best with us, to say, we are not against you, we do not want any beef with you, we just don't want to be friends with you, but we're still cool. Just no relations, none of that, we're still cool, alright?
yeah, that's awesome of them. Like,
That's very cool of them.
the. With everyone going after each other's throats, you
Yeah.
should be able to. The ability to go, hey, we're hostile, but we ain't going after you. That's a
Yeah,
good thing.
that's a good thing. And it definitely shows their professionality, even if they're siding with a micronation that has negative professionality.
Yeah.
Hope that squirrel doesn't fall in the pool. Anyway.
Like, wasn't one of the guys behind the Asa files from
Oh yeah,
QK
that
though?
forecast. One of Wyatt's contemporaries went into current server basically with the only sole goal of finding as much dirt on us as possible, and it was a hilarious and catastrophic failure.
Yeah.
It was so dumb of Detective Turner. He was just spewing around in the current server for a little bit. All but 3 of the things that he found were over a year old, and one of them was under half a year old.
Yeah. That
And
is.
it's literally Discord screenshots. I'm gonna send this to the Federal Bureau of Investigation. I don't know why I panicked so much with that, because, like, fucking look at it.
Anxiety kills, man.
Yeah, anxiety kills. But after a bit, we calmed down, and Kaiser, surprisingly, I do feel really bad for Kaiser, sidetrack a little bit, for stressing them out so much that they just straight up quit. But I'm very glad for what they're doing with Sandonia. The fact that over 50% of Sandonians went to the 50-51 protest warms my heart, dude. anyway, I'm sidetracked. Where was I? Oh, right. With, Kaiser of Sandonia helped me, write a cease and desist to them and got them to shut up after like 40 minutes. And, Google took down that document. That was fun.
Yeah.
And then
I
basically
think
everything
the
went back to
cease and
normal.
desist was sent to them, honestly.
Yeah. Yeah, that was very fun. I remember the QK at one point had a. This was before we had relations, before there was Microcon or anything. But they had a neo-Nazi in their server. I believe it was them. I might be wrong. It might be Michigania, but I think it was the Quackers Kingdom. No, the Quackers Kingdom used to be Michigania. I don't remember for sure. I might be messing it up. But one of them two had a neo-Nazi in their server, and they were like, "Get that dude out of there!" No, he's cool.
Yeah, like.
But they did once we
Dude.
asked again after MicroCon, they kicked him out, so that's good.
So, people. So, they had a straight up fucking neo Nazi in their server.
It might not be them. I don't remember for sure. I don't remember for sure.
Still
But
fucking
anywho,
insane. Like.
if
I
it is them,
wish
then
you
yeah.
could have gotten
But
that guy's
to
ID
be
for me
fair,
because I would have reported him.
to be fair, eventually they did remove the guy, so that's good. But anywho, I do feel a little bit bad. In my houses, we have a fire pit. We burn our trash. If you don't know this, I don't think many people know this. Surprisingly, I burnt 3 diplomatic documents that were signed at Microcon. The relations with Pontunia, relations with Quackers Kingdom, and relations with Tercia. I burnt all of them.
Whoa, that's insane.
I didn't know that. I had it recorded and posted it in Kerna posting.
Amara is going to join and then we'll switch topics to Teresia.
Okay. Yeah, I burnt their document too. I do feel a bit bad for burning the QK one now, but it's too late. If I had the allyship with the Pontunia one, I would have burnt that, but Andrew took that back with him. Who the hell knows where that is? Okay, switching topics to Tercia.
Yeah, I'm just waiting on Amara to join.
Alright. Ford is one of the most immature human beings on the planet. Let's get that out of the way. He has such a huge absence of cognitive development, especially for his age. Like, it's not just late bloomer, it's delayed bloomer.
Let me invite.
He has no development of teenage development of critical thinking or anything along those lines. I'm not saying he's just plain stupid. I'm saying he's a toddler. Like at Microcon 2025, you could very easily tell because the American Empire wasn't able to take all of their stuff back home. And so they said, attendees, you can take all of it.
Whoa, that's crazy.
And I took a good few American Empire coins and a few things like that. I have one American Empire banknote. You want to know how many he has?
How many?
I believe 370.
Dude, Teresia is
He took the whole
370.
fucking stack of American Empire banknotes, and when Christina was trying to get him to put some back for everyone else, she was like, "No, what are you doing? Put some of them back for everyone else." And he was like, "No!" Just holding the bag to his stomach. It was so funny just seeing that unfold at the gala as Christina, an adult woman who has been in micronationalism for just as long as him, talking to him about put the money back. Some other people want it. Some other people will take them. And he just went,
Dude,
"No, it's mine."
dude, like, did you know that he is actually a straight up state sponsor of terrorism?
What? Oh, United States and terrorism?
No, he's not on the U.S. terror list, but he's funded like Russian
Oh yeah, he
drones.
funded Russian drones. Yeah, that's part of the reason why Kernan condemned him at one point. I had that condemnation revoked specifically so we would have friendly relations at MicroCon, aka I don't want jumped.
Yeah,
Yeah, I've tried my best to be with as friendly relations as possible with MicroCon attendees. And you best believe how fucking happy I was when I learned that Pontunia isn't going to MicroCon and Turcia doesn't even exist anymore.
yeah, like Teresia was
Oh,
annexed by Sandonia, weren't they?
yeah, it was basically annexed. Oh my god. Seeing them under the flag that they fought against so hard a year and a half ago, holy shit, you never know how life will end up, dude.
Yeah, like you're
That
allies
was
with
something
someone
else.
6 months ago, and next thing you know, you're at each other's throats. That's how
Yeah.
it felt with Hokoria for me, because like maybe 3, 4 months before I I got allegations from Hokoria, I was in like
Oh yeah.
there. I was an official there for like 3, 4 months.
Oh yeah, yeah. Again, I will refrain from talking about that specific set of
Yeah,
circumstances for the sake of my own reputation.
that's fair enough, man. You're probably already getting jumped.
Maybe. We'll see. Honestly, I'm surprised I haven't been jumped by Andrew.
Andrew actually apologized to me recently.
Oh, right, yeah.
I scrolled
if
too
there's one
far.
thing, if there is one thing that I could say about that situation, in your perspective, for you, assuming that none of the allegations have happened, which I cannot state my opinion on for my own sake, I am so sorry that it is fucking Andrew, of all people, who believes you. But it's better than no one. It's marginally better than no one.
Yeah, that's fine.
Amara is here now, by the way.
Honestly, welcome our co-host, Amara.
Hello, Amara.
She's probably gonna type in chat, but
Alright, fair enough. I'll read it out then. Taking 30 years to connect, might have to fix the internet. Alright, let's keep on going then.
yeah, so Teresia is like known as a raider state. They involve
Oh,
themselves
yeah.
with all kinds of clans, and they have been known
Because
to
he's
send
not.
like Ukrainian war footage to people.
Oh, yeah, he did that to me. He's not really mentally developed, as I've already said. He's a toddler, essentially.
He's like a sixth grader or some shit.
That's giving him a bit too much credit.
But he has the mind of like
I
a dumbass.
Yeah. If he didn't quit micronationalism, essentially, well, until he did, I was very excited to see where he would end up. Like, once his brain actually cognitively develops, if he'll become just a piece of shit like Andrew, or if he will change his ways and just become a right-winging person who isn't a horrible person, or maybe even a left-winger. I don't know.
Yeah. Honestly, like would have been really interesting. But by the time he ended up becoming that, he would have whatever he would have become.
He
He
might have been
would
far too gone.
have been like
Too far gone?
too far gone.
True, he might have been too far gone.
Like I don't like I think it's coming up soon. So I think I honestly am of the opinion that he left. He left because of he actually developed a little and went, oh shit, what have I been doing all this time?
I mean, maybe that's why he quit micronationalism. I don't really know for sure. He never
Yeah,
quite elaborated.
Nobody knows why, but that's my assumption.
My hot take is that he's closeted.
Yeah, he may be sick and tired of it for all I know. For
No, I
all
meant
we know, he
closeted.
may come back and Sandonia may get ready to shit for annexing them.
I was joking about him being gay there. I said my take is that he's closeted.
Yeah, causative?
Closeted.
Closeted. Oh, yeah, he's a
Yeah.
closeted,
There we go.
homosexual.
Yeah.
If he is gay,
This
congratulations.
is the flag of Fort Hilton. Do you see my screen?
Yeah?
If the recording, if the show doesn't get that, I'm showing a gay pride flag that I have in my room. This is the flag of Fort Hilton.
I'm recording the stage, so...
Oh, alright. I'm just gonna show off then.
Yeah,
look at this. I have 2 pride flags.
That's awesome. I
2
need
pride
to
flags.
get some pride flags in addition to my current Nikea flag.
Do you get the joke? I'm joking about Kernan being the gay, because 2 pride flags.
Yeah, Kernan is really gay, honestly.
Yeah. Look, I got 1 gay flag, and I got 6 more right here.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's discuss
Are we gonna go to
the
microphone by chance?
LGBT community of Kernan right now.
So just Kernan?
Or in general.
So just Kernan.
Yeah, in general, your presence in it and then Kernan's presence, you know?
What do you mean my presence and Kernan's presence?
I I guess I'll ask first. How did you awaken to becoming gay?
Oh, give me a sec. I was just randomly at my school, sitting on a bench, and I just thought about it, I guess. But like, I didn't understand the concept of homosexuality at the time. Like, I wasn't homophobic, but I was in a very homophobic community. But I wasn't homophobic. I didn't really understand the concept. So I guess 8-year-old, I was 8 years old. 8-year-old me was just sitting there like, is that possible? Is it possible to be a dude and like other dudes? Is that a thing that you can do? And then I kind of just shook it off until I was like
Alright, let me get Amara
around.
in here.
All right. Check the chat by the way. Around 13
Yeah,
or
their
14 when
questions.
yeah, around 13 or 14 when puberty kicked in, I started to get more and more aware of the fact.
Invite to speak. How did.
um,
Fuck, where's that?
I told my I was in a very weird legal situation, and I was living with my mother's sister for some time because of custody. She was one of the first people who knew that I wasn't straight, and for context, she is super liberal, super LGBTQ rights to the point where she was probably excited that I wasn't straight.
Yeah, like.
Yeah, like woke. I don't mean how Republicans use woke. I mean actually woke. But she's really cool. I told her and my big brother, who is 26, and my dad when I was 13 and 14. And my mom was the most nervous about because she's a little kind of homophobic, but more so just doesn't understand it. A few days before my 15th birthday. And
Yeah.
in terms of actually being openly bisexual, she kind of, I guess, thinks it's a phase. She's like iffy about it.
Welcome, Amara. We're discussing LGBT topics.
Nice. And in terms of family, my immediate family is all accepting. She's kind of. My dad doesn't really care at all. He's just like, yeah, you do you. Life is life. Love who you love. I don't care what gender person you love. That's how life works. uh, my family up here. I'm in Ohio right now. I'm stuck up here, and I've been stuck up here for a few months. This is I'm at my hometown. I've been stuck here for a while, and a lot of my family here are Jehovah's Witnesses. You know what Jehovah's Witnesses are? We were talking about them earlier.
Yeah, they're like Christian denomination that happen to be fucking coldest, right?
Yeah, they're a cult. And obviously, I can't come out to them. I just remember I talked with them kind of about it a few times. My grandmother is kind of suspicious of me, but she kind of caught me at one point by my Facebook. I put that I'm bi on my Facebook. But I was able to show her an email of me signing into my Facebook and bullshitting, saying it was one of my siblings signing into my account and putting that on there because they think I am.
Yeah.
What? So that saved my ass. Because I probably wouldn't have been welcome there again. Huh?
I just convinced her I meant something else.
Yeah.
My aunt? I remember one time asking her what she thought about it, and she said that she couldn't imagine me or my brother, my little brother, being gay or anything along those lines, and started to question me about if my sister is trans. He is.
12.
My twin sibling is transitioning. I'm going to refer to her as a her because she's only partway
Yeah.
through transition. Wants to be referred as a her until she turns 18, then as a he.
Yeah. I
So
can welcome
transmasculine,
that.
I'll say her because that's what she wants. My aunt was questioning me about the is she trans? And I'm like, no.
Yeah,
But yeah,
your
that's my personal life
Jehovah's
experiences.
Witness family
Bro,
seems
it
ridiculous.
sounds like she was trying to make sure.
It's not too bad. They're
Baby.
the McDonald's of cults. They're the largest and they're the most basic. They're still bad. Obviously, they shun people and stuff, but they're not whatever the fuck Mormons are.
Yeah, Mormons are so
I thought you
crazy
just said the
that
McDonald's cult for a
they
second
are
there.
the villains in my roleplay server,
Imagine
partially.
devoting your life to a fucking sci-fi writer.
Dude,
Oh my god.
L. Ron
Anywho,
Hubbard is absolutely insane.
let's head on to a different topic now. What else you got for me? I feel like I skipped over the first ones kind of quickly because I wasn't too prepared.
So
I'll be completely honest with you. I was trying to make sure my dogs weren't barking all the time, and I was eating mac and cheese.
yeah, for sure. Let's discuss the JJ
Nobody can stop
experience
me.
since you mentioned it earlier.
Retard
And
alert!
Amara is
Retard
familiar
alert!
with that. So you have no
Well
good
statement.
opinion to think of on the JJ experience, just as I don't.
It's
What
literally
do
a
you
Trump
think is
circle jerk.
wrong with them?
It's literally just a circle of Trump jerk-offs.
It really feels like that, dude. One guy even
JJ.
just straight up spammed the N word in fucking
Yeah,
general
spamming
chat
the N-word.
there.
JD Prume going, don't be a faggot. And supporting a transit to what's it? Conversion rape? Raping someone who's LGBTQ and making them straight?
What the fuck?
Yeah, he supported that in there.
Yeah,
There are a lot of other fucked up things he said. Bro, they have no basis for this, but they kept on calling me a pedophile. Just because I'm not straight, I can only assume. They're like, he has to be a pedophile. Pedophile.
dude, like, you're 16.
15. I'll be 16 in April.
Unless you're fucking like 4-year-olds, I don't think that applies.
Yeah. They're like,
Well, if you realize, we also talk about people who support Trump. They don't really use their minds.
yeah, every accusation is a confession, and they are worshipping a pedophile. So of course they have to call you a pedophile because they can't handle the fact that they're fucking supporting a pedophile.
Yeah, like
Exactly.
they can't handle the fact that they are supporting a pedophile, so they just resort to calling whoever they don't agree with a pedophile.
Exactly. Yo, look at this. I've got a fuck ton flag. Oh my bad.
Oh, dude, that's awesome.
I brought this to my first and third protest, and I found that on the ground at my most recent and fourth protest.
Yeah,
I also found the
that's
upside down American
awesome.
flag on the ground at that protest.
Anyways, I actually have a little paper from one of my friends who made a patch that says presidents are not kings. I currently
Awesome.
I've been meaning
to make a. Oh, sorry. I've been meaning to make a political sign. Oh, I'm sorry. Do I keep cutting you off? I'm sorry.
Well, actually, no. Not this time.
Oh, alright. I'm just delusional. Okay. I've been planning to make a political sign that says school shooting is not a sport. Because it really feels like it is now, right? Like the news, school shootings happen so much in the United States that the news doesn't even care anymore. The fucking news can't over exaggerate it in order to scare you because it happens that much.
Unless it's
Honestly,
a serious amount of death, they will not care.
Are you alright with me sidetracking into a really funny
unless
story
it's
that'll
like a
probably take
college
like 10
campus
minutes?
or like huge amount of deaths.
Sure, but we're like
Anymore.
45 minutes in.
Alright, nice.
Oh
How
well.
is does this have a time limit?
I usually try to keep it around an hour, so.
Alright. Do we have time for a goofy little story that happened at my school? I'll make it quick.
Sure, make it quick.
On the topic of school shooting, I have an OC, an original character, and I was really excited for their 5-year anniversary, September 19th. And so I said one time while I was in just 8th, 7th period, I'm so excited for September 19th or something along that line. And you know, every school has the fucking drama girl who like is a subconscious attention whore, wants to know exactly what's
Yes.
going on for everything. That bitch came up
Surprisingly,
and
we
said,
never dealt with
"Why are you so excited for September 19th?" And I just went, "You'll never know." My intent for that is fuck off. I don't want to talk to you. But they said they took it as threatening and made up a rumor that I was going to shoot the place up.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Dude, that's
Yeah.
absolutely
Yeah.
insane.
I was excused from school for the 19th for that.
Literally not. That kind of reminds me of how, like, not even an hour after the assistant principal in my high school decided to try and, well, accidentally said there was an active shooter, one of my friends made a joke saying that I was going to shoot the school, and all I
Oh,
remember is
he's
the
a fucking
librarian.
idiot.
Yeah, so the librarian looks at him and just goes, "Now is definitely not the time to say something like that." She knew he
Oh
was
yeah.
joking because he's
Okay.
my
Well, at least
friends,
he
but
got out of it.
we got out of it and we weren't near any admins. But yeah, I looked at him like, dude, all times to say that is now is a
I
good
had to
time.
go to the I had to go to the office with the fucking police officer 4 times. One
Oh,
with my
that's
dad.
wild.
Yeah, dude, they thought you were genuinely thought you were gonna shoot the place up
No,
because
no,
some dumb bitch
they
made a
believed me.
rumor.
They believed my story. They believed that I was not of any intent to shoot the school. The kids, however, didn't buy it.
Wait, so did they have to like make up some story or something because
No,
they
I already had a story. I don't know if you were here for this, but I have an original character who I was excited for their 5-year anniversary, and they
I know
confused the anniversary date for the day that I was going to shoot the place up, which I didn't, obviously.
obviously. Yeah, because
Yeah, that's
yeah, it was
fucking obvious.
Yeah, so the school believed me,
yeah,
but
obviously.
the kids kind of didn't. There were people who were genuinely scared to go to school. Okay, we're getting off topic. Hit me with
Yeah,
something.
so let's ask another question. You saw Amara get on the JJ experience, right?
I I kind of remember that. Oh yeah,
Aren't you
they
on there
kept
for like?
on they kept on basically saying, "Oh, that was so insane." After you left, they were saying stuff along the lines of, "Oh, that was so insane." The stuttering person with the retarded kids screaming in the background, "Retard, retard." That's basically all they were saying about that.
Yeah, like they compared him to a monkey several times over after that.
Oh yeah, like that. But they were making fun of Dan's accent, and it genuinely lowered his self confidence a lot, and that was really saddening.
Wait, who
Yeah,
did they make fun of?
like
Dan Pierce, Kernan's prime minister.
Oh, that's wild. Wait,
Yeah,
Kernon's prime
yeah,
minister?
Kernan's prime minister. Yeah,
Oh, dang.
yeah, so like Kernan is
we survived September.
yeah.
September. Great response after that.
Yeah. Oh
So
my god. Yeah.
do you think so I've heard that JD actually accepted my argument about all that. I'm guessing you
Again,
can't
I'm
say
so
anything about
sorry
that?
that it's the worst people who believe you, but at least someone does.
Yeah.
So, guys do not really like Andrew much.
Of course.
Actually apologized. Yeah, he actually apologized to us both.
Yeah, as much as you
Yeah,
hate the
definitely.
guy, mad respect on his name
Thank
for
you.
that. Just
Yeah,
Yeah.
mad
actually,
respect.
speaking of that,
Almost nobody's pure evil, alright?
oh, I don't think there's anybody who truly is.
I think there are some people. Only a few, though.
Not
Yeah, a
everybody.
select few people are indeed pure evil.
Uh, I would
Yeah,
say
he excused that he
absolute
was a punk.
narcissists. Like Donald Trump, I believe, is pure evil. He
Just
only
chooses to
looks
be.
out for himself so fiercely that it will be his own downfall. And I can't really list anyone else off the top of my head. I just believe that some people are inherently evil, like to the point where they cannot be salvaged or saved. But let's go to something more micronational.
Yeah, so
Let's not talk about philosophy,
Kernan's
though.
alliance
Political
with
philosophy.
Vossland. What's
Oh,
all
Kernan's
that
allyship with
about?
Vossland. That was very awesome. Kernan and Vossland have been relatively well off forever, as long as we've known each other. And Vossland is the closest micronation to us at all. We are one city apart, like not even 100 miles apart.
Yeah, so like.
Like, I believe only like 20, 25 miles apart at one point. And so I'm very glad to have allied with them, because they are the only micronation that is within driving distance.
It's weird that Sandonia is the only micronation in driving distance
In
and they're
all of New
fucking
Mexico.
with us.
Wild.
Like, they're fucking with us because of that.
Oh, right, because your stupid thing in Arkansas.
Yeah, that is absolutely fucking stupid, and I'm actually trying to get people to vote so that more people vote against, so I do not have to go to war over this.
I don't
How
want to
much do you
damage my
think
reputation, but I will say it's just not worth the fight. Like, it's not worth it arguing with them, because no one's just going to dissolve or revoke their territorial claims over this. Like, come on.
I mean, how much do you really think that Sandonia is actually going to do anything?
Exactly. Neither of y'all can really do anything against each other because they're just micronational land claims. You can't just revoke the claims or burn the fucking land down.
Realistically, even if Sandonia sent its soldiers over, that's just home invasion at that point.
That, and what the hell are they going to do? Just party there for a day and then leave for you to come back in and swoop it? That's what I've always said
Yeah,
when anyone is
like, if
considering
they
invading
came
Flint. What
into my
the hell are you
house
going
and
to do?
started a party, dude, I think it ended bloodshed. That's all I'm gonna say.
I meant like partying on the land like this is ours now and then leaving, but okay.
Yeah.
Anywho,
They're not the Marks, and they do not speak for the trees.
yes. Anything else y'all want to talk about? Like a microcon? That's pretty important with
Yeah,
Kearney. And
Microcon, that's on the topic list actually, and that's pretty interesting.
Yeah,
I
Kernan
would.
is in attendance with Microcon 2023 and 2025.
I don't know how I'd even intend microcon due to my dialysis, so.
Mm,
Yeah, that sucks. I've been
mm.
wanting to go to Microcon, but there's a bunch of nations I know that will just jump me if I do.
Ah,
Like, I'm genuinely
uh,
worried that I will be thrown out of the convention center because of all of that.
definitely not physically, but they might
Yeah.
try to get you removed.
Honestly, I mean, yeah, but like, there's probably going to be other micronationalists who are just going to be like, well, what is even going on? And then there's going to,
Hold on.
like,
I actually tried to counter this myself with people. I tried to make good terms with everyone before going to Microcon. But what you can do is maybe talk to them about going to Microcon and say, can we just not talk to each other or not do anything? Because we both want to enjoy the event, not hate each other. So, like,
Yeah,
can you just ignore me and I'll ignore you?
I'd do that if these people were willing to talk to me at all.
Fair enough.
honestly, I mean,
This is
if
one of the only
anything,
things that I've got from Microcon 2023. So
That's
Jamistan gave this to me.
interesting.
The Raccoon of Friendship. I remember being up there holding the oligarch flag on a wooden pole. But
That's so
that was
cool.
awesome.
Yeah, that just seems awesome.
MicroCon
Have
2023
relations with fucking Slojamistan, dude. I think everyone
relations with
wants
them,
that.
formal. Yeah, we have
Remember
informal relations with Slojamistan, but Slojamistan is kind of like Molossia in the terms where they don't have formal recognition with anyone.
I
Yeah.
remember that in the archive server, they really do not like Jamistan.
Who don't?
The people in the Dove archive server.
Oh. That's funny. Alright.
Yeah,
You mind
like,
if I just show off some MicroCon 2025 stuff?
sure.
Alright. Sorry, I just knocked down a Kernan flag on accident.
I actually have my nation's flag currently chilling next to my bed, like right behind the
Oh!
my. What was that?
Mine
Why is it?
was mine is above my desk.
Awesome.
The
I've
idea
got
is that it's supposed to be the first thing you see as you walk into my home.
nice. I've got a bunch of MicroCon stuff right here. Here is my medals laid out.
That's cool. I like.
I had one other one from MicroCon 2023 that is now lost, unfortunately.
Yeah.
This is attendance at MicroCon 2023. This is attendance at MicroCon 2025. This is the second highest order in the American Empire, which they gave to attendees just for showing up. And this is the highest order in the American Empire. It is a fucking nightmare to put on.
I would like to have something like that, honestly.
And they gave this to me for making a presentation. If you do not know, I made The Fun Way to Freedom, a presentation about micronationalism and having fun while preventing discrimination and making the world, or your world, a better place. This was given to me as a citizen of the New Rubik's Republic who met their leader in real life.
Yeah.
I am currently their head of foreign affairs. This was given to me as a gift of friendship from the Duchy of West Arctica, Falklander.
I think I've heard of them.
Yeah, it's a Duchy of West Arctica, and they gave me this as a friendship honorary.
West Arctica is really
West
big.
Arctica is so cool. This was given to all attendees celebrating the 55th anniversary of West Who.
Oh, 55th anniversary?
Yeah, they're the oldest micronation out there, basically, if not at all. 1869.
I think there were like some that dated back to the 19th century.
Maybe. I'll get back to West Arca in a minute. This was given to all attendees as a commemorative coin thing, I believe. Let me put that back. This was minted, by Slobovia.
That's interesting.
And this is a little poker chip. I have 5 of these. Molossia made commemorative coins for the 10-year anniversary.
Yeah, 10-year anniversary of Microcon, right?
Yeah. These are given by Silvestro. This one is because we've signed diplomatic relations with Silvestro, I believe. And this was the Era of Exploration Award. When Curran was only 3 days old, we established our currently only national monument, the Sign of Progress, which is a half-a-year project that I made to put a sign up in my hometown lake. Well, no, my North Carolina town lake, to name it Doherty Lake, after someone who made a cool sculpture by it, Patrick Doherty. I got it on Google Maps, and the county now officially recognizes that sign.
That's cool,
That's awesome.
They gave me this Era of Exploration Award. It says land, space, air, and sea.
Yeah.
These these are 3D printed Nemean Games medals. I don't remember exactly what I got them from. It's on the MicroWiki. But I got a first, a second, and a third in the Nemean Games at both MicroCon 2023 and 2025.
That's awesome.
So I'm very proud of myself for that. The only person who got more than me was, I believe, Christina of Psycholia, who got 2 golds, a silver, and a bronze. The fucker stole my gold and gave me the silver instead.
Yeah.
No, they stole the silver. They stole the gold and gave me the silver. Yeah, or the bronze. I don't remember actually. Yeah, it was the silver. Anyway, that was I think that was arm wrestling. I don't remember for sure. Anyway, this is the shot put ball. I got first place in shot put. This is the tennis ball that I used to throw that shot.
Whoa.
This is a cute little thing from Slobovia, a Lego piece, fully functional.
That's interesting.
Literally just trying to find a picture.
Zakistan gives these out every MicroCon. There are these little pellets with a rock inside of them. I'm not going to pull out the rock because I don't want to drop it. This they didn't give out last time. Oh, sorry, I'm cutting off. I'm going too fast.
Where is that freaking image? I'm trying to
What were you going to say, Amara?
I'm trying to find the flag where the picture of my flag where it is now, and
I
keep finding pictures of bunnies instead.
Oh, awesome! Send me those pictures of bunnies, please. Anywho, this they didn't give out last time. This is of Zakistan, and second to last for this section.
Yeah, Pontonian hot sauce. That's interesting.
I can't even fucking eat hot sauce. I'm allergic to capsaicin.
Skill issue.
Shut up. Okay, I'm kidding. Anyway, this right here is Ironland Embassy. At MicroCon, we signed a deal with Ironland that we could establish embassies with one another, and that is it.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Okay. I'm gonna go over here to my coat. I wear the Order of the Polar Cross every single day. I put this pin on just because I couldn't put it anywhere else today.
Yeah,
right
that's
here.
Awesome. Like
this has only been given out to 119 people in total ever.
Still probably one of the most given out micronational awards, considering many don't give out physical awards.
True. That's the thing that's been stopping me from printing out awards. I can't get them physically, really.
3D printing could work, but it's cheap.
Yeah, for the medals, but like I don't want to do that. And then copper minted or something along those lines. Like y'all.
We actually never got those minted because it's just too expensive. I plan on trying to make like a mold and then figuring out how to forge them in my backyard, but for right now it's not gonna work.
Alright. Attached to my backpack I've got Slobovian thing, Rosanian thing, a cute little Pride Zakistani thing, pin, one of the New Works Republic, one of Louisiana that Andrew gave to me when we signed allyship in real life at the National World War II Museum in 2024.
Yeah.
This is from Molossia, Silvestria, the same people who gave me the Era of Exploration Award. And this little thing is from the Circle of Belmore. They gave these out at every MicroCon, gold and silver.
That looks like if it wasn't a pin, I'd use it as a crown. I've been
Probably.
wanting
I mean, it
like
is a kind
a
of rare thing.
royal wreath crown with a like double eagle on it.
Hmm. I've
Found the image file.
Should we transition to another topic, or do you want me to pull out some more microcon stuff? I've got the schedule and everything. I've got it in a container in my closet.
Let's move
We
on
can
to
move on
another
though.
topic. We're
Okay.
already over time, but
I'm
I'm going
so
to finish
sorry for
this
going off the
out.
rails there. I just want to show off,
So
okay?
we have two micronational ones left.
All right.
Current elections in Parliament and current 3-year anniversary. Would you like to knock those out?
Yes.
So,
I will not be kind to the schedule.
so current elections in Parliament. What's that about?
In general,
Yeah, and are there any of recent?
there is only one thing that I need to say to get the point across of how Parliament works. We have had one person who won a seat in an election lose it in the next election. We have had 18 resignations.
But we never had anyone actually get into parliament, or even well, there's people in my parliament, but they don't even actually interact.
Let me
Oh,
use the bathroom real quick. I'm gonna
all
pause
right.
the recording. Alright, so
Right.
we're back.
Let me know
We
when you turn the
started.
recording back on.
I have.
We
All right.
started talking Colonel's politics and stuff.
I am currently looking at a graph that I myself made on MicroWiki of Kernan's Parliament. Our first general elections went pretty well, mostly in terms of resignations, until Patrick was removed from Parliament and Christopher Slant resigned. In the second term, we got a lot of new people. Andrew won the Prime Minister race. He resigned. And then my boyfriend, who ran, also resigned. And then we got Patrick back in Parliament replacing him. And then formerly Ashley, now Ellie Penhollow, resigned. Ford took their position, resigned. Cameron took their place, resigned.
Or
And then we had elections again. Andrew famously resigned after 5 fucking days. Wyatt resigned. Well, Wyatt, my bad, resigned. Hazel rage quit. And Cameron was elected to take their place. And currently, Parliament is almost as stable as it's ever been. The only time Parliament has had a longer time without a single resignation was when it started. So we're doing
Yeah,
very well for now.
that's
3 weeks without a
absolutely
resignation. That
insane.
sounds so bad, but it's so good.
3 weeks without a resignation.
Yeah.
Funny enough, it's actually. I think the only person that's actually been removed out of my government was my ex-girlfriend. When my Brittany was a republic. Pretty sure that's the only person who's been removed out of it.
You know the notes page on Wikipedia?
Yeah,
There are 18 notes. Most of them are just person resigned at this date.
yeah, like, that's absolutely insane.
Yeah. A lot of people have resigned. Recently, though, it's been doing very well, and I'm very excited for next general elections now that we don't have Andrew to resign again. And I'm very happy with all the potential candidates with the general elections. I'm trying to think. I don't
I'd
really know too.
honestly join, but there are probably people there that want my head still.
Oh yeah, they probably won't elect you.
I like the only reason they'd even elect me is because you'd have to convince them that I'm a victim. Like,
Yeah.
isn't that the only
Anywho,
reason I'm even on banned? Is because, like, I think the only reason I'm on banned from that server is because you had to convince them I'm a victim just to make
I
them
don't
stop.
remember really.
Yeah, like I think
I
we
know.
both got unbanned and then we both joined, but then Toaster or Kaiser
Yeah, Toaster
complained,
banned one AL and then the other left.
and then I got
Yeah, they
banned, and
like.
then Amara left.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
We literally have no one there maintaining relations since Jonas just been gone. They're coming back in December though.
Oh, speaking of December, our next elections are in December. You want to hear something funny about the third general elections?
Whoa.
After Andrew resigned 5 days after he won the fucking seat, we incorrectly declared Patrick Narjid the current prime minister. And so he was technically prime minister for 27 minutes after it was discovered that Dan Pierce was the actual prime minister.
Yeah.
You know what's funny
Wild.
about this? If I go to the Prime Minister of Kernan Wikipedia page, if I can find it, Jesus. Prime Minister of Kernan Wikipedia page. List. Andrew served for 153 days because he won 2 elections. And then Patrick served for 90 days because he won the by-election when he left. Andrew served 5 days. Patrick was incorrectly declared Prime Minister for 27 minutes. And then Dan Pierce is currently serving. The funny thing
Yeah.
about this, if I can find the graph for it, I don't think I can. It might be in Kernan's regular page. I think I can just recite it from memory, actually. Dan had 5 votes at first. I'm gonna have to find the graph. Give me a sec. I found it. If you go on Kernan's Wikipedia page, every graph gets worse. At first, one person gets 6 votes, one person gets 10 votes. 10-vote person wins. Our second national election, Dina, Andrew, and Patrick won. Well, they ran. Andrew won. Andrew resigned. We held a by-election. And in the by-election, Patrick, Narjid, and Rowan Mintz tied. They fucking tied. 15 out of 30.
That's insane.
We had 2 hours before a national crisis would have happened because we should have a prime minister by now, but it's tied. And Rowan conceded. And Narjid became the prime minister. In our third national elections, 4 people ran. Patrick Narjid of the General People's Movement, Andrew of the Unity Party, Dina Hill of the Green Party, and Dan Independent. Dina was disqualified because he only had 3 votes and no one had reached the majority yet, so his votes were spread about, and all of them were given to Andrew, and he won. And then he resigned 5 days, and we decided just to continue as if he lost the election, as if he dropped out of the election, because it was so close to the election that it didn't even matter.
Yeah.
And so, Dan went from having 5 out of 33, 15% of the vote, to having 18 out of 33, 55% of the vote. Just from people who picked him over Patrick and under Andrew.
That's insane, honestly.
It's fucking crazy. Yeah. And that was the reason why we accidentally incorrectly declared Narjid the prime minister. Because we hadn't accounted for that yet.
Yeah. That really sucks for us because, like, he's
yeah.
Like, he and Dan are the 2 people actually willing to work with us. But I think Patrick likes us more.
Yeah. Anyway, what was the last topic?
Kern's 3-year anniversary coming up.
I'm gonna be honest, y'all are the first people to bring it up, other than my brain. I am not too excited because it's not too close yet, but I am pretty excited. Do you know what the funny thing is?
Yeah? What?
Since I declared Kernan independent on New Year's Eve, that means I usually get so excited for Kernan's anniversary that I forget that it's a new year immediately when it's done.
That's wild.
They're like, oh yeah, Kernan! Oh wait, what the fuck? It's 2026 now?
Yeah, that
Yeah.
sounds about.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's gonna be me in 3 months.
yeah. This whole year, I've just been like, wait, it's already been a year.
Yeah, it's every year.
Yeah,
Okay,
like.
there's only one specific plan that I had for Kernan's 3-year anniversary. There was one specific spot in my basement of this house that I was sitting in for all of Kernan's 2-year anniversary. I want to be exactly there for Kernan's 3-year anniversary as well.
Why are
Yeah.
you just gonna chill in the basement?
Because I had nowhere else to go, and I wanted to talk to people, but I also didn't want to wake up anyone who was in the house.
That'd be
I was on a call
interesting
for a few hours.
sure.
Yeah. I was so disappointed by that because I was on former Curran territory, not current Curran territory, and didn't even have a flag to wave around.
Yeah.
I didn't even have a Curran
You
flag with me,
have
so I couldn't really celebrate
flags.
there.
You have flags now, though. Why not you show one off when it comes
That
to
is exactly what I'll do. That's exactly what I'll do on our 3-year anniversary. The thing is, I'll only be able to do that if we're still in this house. The house that we're currently in, we're trying to get sold so we can move back down to North Carolina. So that plan will only be able to go through if we're still here by Kernan's anniversary.
If not, you might want to go by Dowry Lake, honestly.
I probably would.
Why don't you think that?
Oh my god, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. That's the only piece of Korean territory that everyone knows where exactly it is, Doherty Lake, because that's our oldest territory, our northern territories. That's what it's called.
I don't think anyone knows exactly where Mabruni's territory even is, which is a good thing, anyways. They know, like, the general area.
I mean, the Northern Territories, Doherty Lake, the whole thing of it is that I got Google and eventually the local government to recognize it as Doherty Lake. So you can just Google it up. Doherty Lake, North Carolina. There it is.
And
That's absolutely insane, dude.
I'm so fucking proud of myself for it. And it got me a medal 2 years later, so... well, 2.5, but yeah. You're getting me a bit hyped up for Kernan's 3-year anniversary. I'm excited. For our
Yeah.
1 and especially 2-year anniversary, no, mostly 2-year anniversary, we had a ton of fan art. But it was of the oligarch state flag. So I'm hoping that people will draw some cute little things of Kernan ball, micro balls.
Yeah, we have the
Yeah, those
micro
crazy.
ball bot in the comment
Yeah. I'm
board.
hoping
We
that people will
recently
draw
got
some
our
cute little
ball
fan art
on
of the
there, in
3-year anniversary.
fact.
Nice. I'm so happy that in the Re-Microdex they finally updated Kernan's flag. Oh my god, that pissed me off so bad about the old Microdex.
Yeah.
Ugh. Is there anything else you want to talk about? I can definitely
We
think of a
have
few things.
3 topics left, but they are like political.
I'm alright with that.
Or
What kind of political?
so
Yeah, that.
what's your